Hello guys, I would like to share my experience in public speaking. I'm pretty sure it's something that I think most of us have felt nervous about before. So this is a story back in high school. I had this big presentation I had to give in front of the class. And at the time I felt like I was ready, I put in the work, I prepared my notes and I thought I was ready. But as the day got closer, I started to get really, really nervous. You know that feeling when you always at the edge of high school, you always overthink and exaggerate. What if I forget what I'm gonna say? What if I mess up in front of everyone and everyone will start notice your mistake, especially you overthink about your friends, they will make fun of you or make these funny faces, you know. So when I stood up, my confidence started to fade. Like your confidence started going down slowly, and I realized, I was way more anxious than I expected. So when the day I have to do the presentation, I stood up in front of the class and my heart was racing really, really fast and hands were a little bit shaky. And at that moment, I couldn't even remember my opening line. So at the time I knew I needed to put it together. And this is one of those assignments where you have to do the presentation once in a while. So from there, I start to gain confidence. So what I needed to do, I need to do a step back. I took a deep breath. I remember no, I need to remind myself that this is the only day that I had to do the presentation. So from there, once I got back, once I got that past few lines, I started to feel more relaxed and finally find my rhythm. And from that experience, one of my biggest challenges is that I need to stay focused and practice more and try to be more organized and remembering all my points. To help with that, I made some quick note cards where you have to write down your main points and then you go over it consistently, bit by bit. And from there, I realized that practicing is actually help. And a few things that I did is to record myself with my phone, and I always like record myself talking and gives out some speech. And for there, I always go over the mistakes that I did and the timing and all this stuff. And looking back from this experience, that I noticed is that preparation is the key, and practicing is really help, and you will get this feeling where you like in control and more confidence. And having those note cards is actually helps. And in the end, the presentation taught me that public speaking has some great benefits. For one, you'll be more confident. It felt like a huge compliment when you get through it, and it helps you speak more comfortably in front of others. This is such a feel like useful skill. It helps you communicate better, and it can open up more opportunities in school and at work. So I know it's in high school. I know it's a long time ago, but that experience, I learned that with a little preparation and a few ways to handle nervousness, public speaking can actually be a powerful thing, a powerful, powerful skill to have, and it can be more fun. Thanks for listening.